I'm going to be doing my top 5 submissions of the year. Yesterday I did knockouts of the year. Today I'm going to be doing submissions of the year of UFC 2022, and I'm obviously going to I'm going to give some honorable mentions of some 6 subs this year. I mean, not 6 subs, that sounds weird. Some epic subs. So I'm going to do that at the end. But first we're going to do my top 5 submissions of the year. Let's get started. Number 5, in my opinion, for submissions of the year. I think it's an underrated one. I know it's not going to age well because he didn't look good. He didn't look good at the beginning of this month of December, and he's not good at all. But I think you gotta admit this was a cool sub. Paddy Pimblett over Jordan Levitt. Paddy Pimblett over Jordan Levitt is an underrated underrated submission. You know, I mean, he got, I know he rocked with a big knee at the first start, but then he got on the back and submitted Jordan Levitt in round 2, and he just cranked on it, and it got under the chin of Jordan Levitt. Levitt had to tap, and the body triangle was right in as well. So it was an epic performance there from Paddy Pimblett. Got a great submission, and I think this deserves top 5. I mean, this is really a good submission. So, and also, my opinions. This is just my opinion, so don't come at me. You have your own opinion. I think this is top 5. For sure. Top 5. Paddy Pimblett gets top 5, I think, in here, I do believe. We go on to number 4, which I think people overrate a little bit too much about the submission. It could have been maybe fight of the year, but I think the submission is what people... I think fight of the year is what people talk about. I don't think people really talk about the sub here, but it was still really good. I mean, it was Yuri Prohaska over God, I keep forgetting names. Glover Teixeira. Yuri Prohaska over Glover Teixeira. This was a good one. They both were sloppy, and they both were tired and bloodied up. So this is why I don't give it as much credit. But I think it's better than the Levitt Paddy one. Like, I think this is a good one. Like, Yuri went on top, got a scramble, then sinked in a rear naked choke, and Glover couldn't get out, and he had a tap. And Yuri got the job done. And this was a sick win, round 5 as well. Great fight. I mean, this might be higher on the fight of the year tier list, but I don't know if I spoiled things, but let's be real, it's on everyone's fight of the year. But I like this one. This was a good sub. Yuri got it done, became the new champ. I know he's not the champ now, but still, this was a sick win from Yuri. Very good stuff. We go on to number 3, which I'm remembering now. It's nothing people would expect, but this was a sick win. You have to admit, it honestly could be over number 2. I think number one's number 1, but this could arguably be over number 2. Trajan Gore over Josh Fremd. That was a sick performance from Trajan Gore. I know Trajan Gore in general, Trajan Gore is a quite shit fighter, but this was a good win from him. Josh Fremd's performance was actually a good win. I think it happened just recently as well. I think these last 2, I think these number 4 and number 5 were a bit ago now, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. But I think this was like 2 months ago. Trajan Gore over Josh Fremd. Sick guillotine. Basically, a reverse bulldog choke. And yeah, this was a great win from Trajan Gore. It might be over number 2, honestly, but I think number 2, just higher stakes and better, you know. But Trajan Gore, man, reverse bulldog choke, basically. Got a guillotine on paper, though. So good stuff. And then afterwards, when he let go, Josh Fremd's head just like popped back and then onto the canvas. So this was a sick performance by Trajan Gore. Definitely should be up there at number 3, in my opinion. We go on to number 2, which at first don't spoil things for me. We go on to number 2, which was, in my opinion, was swapping back and forth with number 1. But then I realized number 1's way better. Let me fix this real quick. There we go. But number 2, in my opinion, is Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje. I really do believe so. I think this is a great submission from Charles Oliveira. Very good stuff. I think last year I put Oliveira Poirier number 2 as well. Oliveira is really close to that number 1. Man, I really wish he beat Makhachev. Probably would have been number 1. But anyways, Oliveira Gaethje, number 2. I think so. I think this was a good win. I mean, he dropped him at first, but then he went for a rear naked, then swapped it to a triangle armbar. Then eventually Gaethje got back up, but Oliveira took his back again, cinched it in, and he got a rear naked choke. This was a great performance there from Charles Oliveira. And this should be number 2. This is a good list in my opinion. I really do believe so. So I think this is a good list. And this should be number 2 in my opinion. Charles Oliveira takes number 2 with his win over Justin Gaethje. He is cinched in the rear naked choke. Yeah, that's number 2 in my opinion. Number 1 is so good. Very impressive. Sold out crowd. London, England. And this guy, I know he had a knee injury, but Tom Aspinall over Alexander Volkov. For sure. For sure. I know this looks weird at an angle, but I need it. How do I? Okay, let's look. Tom Aspinall over Alexander Volkov. Let's take a look. This thing keeps moving. Fuck. Fucking put it in the right position. Don't move. Fuck. I can't get this. Okay, good. Tom Aspinall over Alexander. You see, like he got the arm triangle. Not arm triangle. What the hell? He got the straight arm lock. Straight arm lock. I think I said arm triangle twice. He got the straight arm lock over Alexander Volkov, as you can see right here. He got the straight arm lock. Almost broke Volkov's arm. And I think that could be submission of the year. Tell me what you guys think. I think that could be submission of the year. Impressive victory as well. And I know this is not part of it, but he was dominating Volkov beforehand as well. I think overall that's submission of the year. I really do believe so. I think that deserves more credit. Shit, I don't even know where everything's gone. So yeah. Fuck. What happened? What the hell? I don't even know what happened. It's gone. Everything's gone. Okay, there, it's back. But yeah. I think this deserves I think this deserves submission of the year. Straight arm lock, locked it up, and that was a big win from Aspinall. And also, he was kind of an underdog against Volkov. Let's be real. He was supposed to win, but not like that. This is just impressive. And Aspinall got the win there, and this is my top 5 list. I think Tom Aspinall versus Alexander Volkov. Or I think Paddy Pimblett, Jordan Levitt, number 5. Yuri Prohaska versus Glover Teixeira, number 4. Number 3, Trajan Gore versus Josh Friend. Number 2, Charles Oliveira, Justin Gaethje. Number 1, Tom Aspinall versus Alexander Volkov. And some honorable mentions as well. I gotta mention the other ones. They scored Krylov Craig, submission of the year. Shut up. Shut up. He got a triangle, yeah, but it's not sub of the year. Stamen Nurmagomedov, he won by guillotine. Trajan Gore, Josh Fremd's way better than that. Lemos Andrade was cool, but not really. Silva the Andrade Morozov was cool. But again, scrappy. You know, if it was just a boring fight and he got it, it wouldn't be as cool. And it was a crowded arena. Puella's Squeet, come on. They're doing these with more so sold out crowds. Chanel Sumuduerji's underrated. But I did put it in the list because, like, I think it's more so fight of the year, you know, than a submission. Submission was sick, though. Sumuduerji was out cold. Bloodied everywhere. That was a sick sub. But that deserves it all. If it was outside, it would. If we had a top 10, it would be in the top 10. But it's top 5. Makaev Durden, basically a flying knee KO. Let's be real. No point going for like a sub of the year there. But yeah, Sherman Collier was underrated, but Pantoja Perez was as well. But and even Umar versus Kelleher. And yeah, Esparza Zhang's underrated. Esparza couldn't do shit. Oliveira Makhachev was basically a KO. Oliveira was concussed by a knockdown. Whatever. There's someone. Riddell Turner's alright. Diaz Ferguson is just slow and sloppy. And Ferguson basically lost that fight himself. And yeah, Chimaev Holland is a good one. Chimaev versus Holland. Patty versus Vargas, another one of Patty's. Yeah. Yeah, Chimaev Holland's a good one. But I think Chimaev just went for anything, because Holland was giving him a tough scramble. But we'll go to this one as well. I know this is hundreds, but I don't care. Actually, there's nothing good here. I mean, let's go to number 2. And name a few more. I mean, Wells Diamond was a good one. Waterson Gomez versus Lemos. Yeah, Blanchfield's win over McCann with a Kimura. But, yeah. Yeah. Moicano Riddell. It's good. Good stuff from everyone else that I didn't mention. But, yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is my top 5 subs of the year. Yeah. Peace.